Also, Dion, it
Tim's been
pains me.
secretly racing with an advantage over everyone.
Dion, it pains me that this race is going
yeah.
while the F2 sprint race is on.
Tim's been cheating.
That will be fucked.
Yeah.
Little cheater.
Little cheater.
Sorry.
I just hope that nobody spoils it, and then I will just watch it back immediately after the race.
That's why I'm so far down and I don't score points every race. I race with a slow car.
So what are you lot running for your PlayStation 30th anniversary?
The PlayStation 3.
The PS1.
Yes.
I think the PS3 as well.
I'm running the PS1. Let's go.
The PS1 gave me the PS1 sound effect when starting up the PlayStation is vibes though.
Yeah,
It's super vibes.
That is fucking awesome.
And that's the only reason I do it.
Yeah, it gives me how you call it, like a throwback to 2007
nostalgia.
when I played.
Did you guys have a PS1?
I had a PS1. I grew up playing PS1.
I don't.
I've got a fucking PS1 and a PS1 Slim.
I don't think I've ever seen a PS1 in person.
Oh.
No, I've got a PS1 and the original PlayStation, like in my drawer.
Like the original PlayStation.
The original.
When did you guys start playing video games then?
PS2 Super Slim, PS3 Super Slim.
I started when I was around 5 years old.
Whoa.
So that was in
original PS3.
4, I think. I grew up playing the original Gran Turismo game.
I used to have friends in like elementary school that had like a PlayStation 2, so just that I could go there and play Gran Turismo. And they always asked
Cars,
because I obviously didn't have one myself, so they always were like, "Oh, do you want to go outside play some football?" I'm like, "No, we're staying here. We're playing."
I think you will agree with me, yeah.
Yeah.
But Gran Turismo 4 was probably the most ahead of its time game ever.
Yeah, it was.
It has more realistic handling than F1 24.
It doesn't take a lot. But
no, it doesn't. Yeah.
It genuinely had such good
Cars was fire.
It was like probably the best Gran Turismo game ever released.
Yeah.
Like
by
close.
Far.
I think 5 was close, but 4 is ahead of everything.
I think 6 was even more ahead of his time than 5 because you could fucking go on an app on your iPad, build a racetrack, and then race it online in the video game. What the fuck?
Yeah, it
that was
a cool
brilliant.
Feature, but like, I think 5 was like they experimented with that as well in Gran Turismo 5 with a built-in like track creator. But like, yeah. I grew up playing Crash Bandicoot on the PS1.
Nah, Sandra, Gran Turismo 6. I think there was like a track called 60-meter home straight.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
and it would glitch out your car. Yeah. So you could go like, I've got like a top speed of 1700 miles per hour.
Yeah.
At the top.
I remember that.
There was
track.
like some glitched tracks that people created where you could like go vertically downhill or something.
Oh yeah, the vertically uphill one, man, that was fucking awesome.
We had a great ass time on there.
We did.
If only GT7 had that, man, that would be so cool.
It's a shame we didn't do like the GT3 championship like as we planned, Centro.
Yeah.
I remember we did 2 races and then it kind of fell apart because it was also an insane season.
Yeah, the calendar was very ambitious.
Yeah, it was like a championship that would span over the course of 2 years, and it had like 20 races each year.
What?
In so many different categories.
But yeah, and we had different categories, and like we had custom-made tracks from like around the world. So like, I think we did we not start at Greece?
We started
At Ceres.
No, we started at Qatar and then in Greece, I think.
Ah,
right?
Okay, yeah. We did Losail before Losail was cool, and then we did Greece. But I remember you guys saying that the Norwegian track was super cool. Like
because that would have been round 3, and I did so much practice for that race, and then it got cancelled.
Why
I
didn't
remember
you?
that it was somebody made a track of Zandvoort and it was the other way around.
Yeah, that was me. I made all of the tracks, but I didn't know which way Sandward usually went. So I made it in like reverse.
There's
So
no
that
way.
you would take the banked corner as turn 1.
What? How do you get that wrong?
Didn't do any research. I think it was because I noticed, like, when you made the pit area, you couldn't choose which side of the track the pit lane was. So, and I saw that the pit lane was on the right side, so I just oriented it that way. But for some reason on Gran Turismo 6, that would mean that we went in the wrong direction. It was super weird.
Right, it's time to find a setup for
Yeah, can you send it to
Dhabi
me
Abu.
as well, Jensen?
Dhabi.
no.
Tim Denting.
I have some sad news, Sandra.
Sad news, okay.
I can't replicate it.
Dion, I generally expected
I'm just
you.
not too good on those other
Tim,
battles and stuff.
Dion, I generally expected you to qualify top 5 this race, man.
Yeah,
fuck's
well,
sake.
I don't know, like... I just should not switch anymore, but then I have to change my complete
Dion,
weekend
this
round
was your
because it's
prime
round
opportunity to outrun and outpace me and be the #1 Ferrari driver, and you are choking.
What do you mean he's doing it?
He will
Yeah,
be there.
that's the
He will
thing.
be
Like,
there.
I have 2 different play seats basically. One at my parents' house and one at the student home at the moment where I study. And while I studied, I had good pace, but now I have to do it on the other set, basically other play seat, and there I suck. That makes it messed up. Yeah, I'm just a spoiled kid, you know.
I have an R seat.
I'll play seat.
GT Omega.
You should look at Freyap's setup. He's playing on some kind of wooden chair and a broke-ass pad.
Bro, that are the best setups.
Those setups cook
When,
so hard if you know how to use them.
On when I won the championship in season 5, I was playing with the desk setup.
Alex Benacetti is
It's
live
crazy
streaming.
how season 5 was 5 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tim was a baby and won the championship.
Baby Tim.
I was 14.
No one.
I made my debut
no one
5
liked
years
Baby
ago
Tim.
in this league.
Baby Tim was very unlikable, yes.
Yeah.
Because he was winning.
No, like that
Because
part
it was so annoying.
Least problem, like least of our problems. Baby Tim was an asshole sometimes.
Baby Tim was so annoying. And in combination with Vasilios Beliziotis, it made you want to kill yourself.
Yeah, those two, like when
And
they were
Cameron
young.
and Leslie did.
Great setup.
Fucking
Great,
Leslie, man.
great
Like,
strategy,
Those two were unbearable when they were younger, but I feel like we all, in a sense, were a bit unbearable when we were younger.
Not
Yeah.
everyone.
You especially.
Sandra
bro.
was always a lovely kid, you know, from season 1 onward.
Until today, yeah, I would never say anything bad about anyone.
Yeah.
Ah,
I never rant. I'm very calm when I'm
Well,
while racing.
At least you've never straight lined anyone.
I have. Brian Power, China Season 5,
Oh,
and
yeah.
there was a slight incident with Yannick in Hungary that
he still doesn't know himself, I think.
that nobody ever questioned, but yeah, I did do that. Watch
On
back my
purpose
live
or-
stream, my POV from that, because if you look at it correctly, it's quite obvious.
But no one can forget the Dennis Gutneck Masterclass Hungary Season 2.
Yeah, but that was ridiculous. I think he's the only one who got me really to rage during a league race.
I've never heard you rage that
Bro
hard.
thought he cooked. He thought he got a podium. Crashed
He
out.
was also so mad that you took it away from him, I think. Are we starting late today or on time?
Almost on time.
I remember I got so surprised. I finished the race in 7th and I ended up finishing 2nd because of the penalties or something, or because of the crashes. Like, he took out Dion, he took out...
Yeah, I still finished second at the race, I think.
Oh, maybe I finished on the podium, then third, because he took out so many people.
I disconnected like a few laps before.
As well, I think.
Oh yeah, you disconnected, Sandro.
And
That's
I was
right.
fucking crying in the Hangouts chat.
I remember,
Hangouts,
like on the rage
Hangouts.
video that you made, the rage compilation, that you can hear that you're like just very annoyed with your internet.
Yeah, what the fuck did I miss? No, like yeah, I remember.
What the fuck did I miss?
Yeah, I remember
Alex
that.
still won the 25% race like with 50 seconds or something.
Yeah, because that was Alex.
Alex back in the day was dominant.
Yeah, that was something.
It's one, half the grid is missing.
But Sandro, most iconic moment of SRL history: Francis going to the shop during qualifying. for the
Yeah,
German
Germany
Grand Prix.
season 2, yeah. You just went to the shop and got some chips.
Bro posted one lap, got pole position, went to the shop, came back in time for the race, and ended up winning.
And now he competed for the Ferrari Esports World Championship in Abu Dhabi,
Yeah.
which is ridiculous, yeah.
Really?
Yeah, he did. He was there this week. They flew him in.
He finished 8 out of 60.
He finished 8th. Yeah, he got taken out in the other 2 races. He had an extra shot. He finished P4 in the first round.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, he got a bit fucked over. He was actually doing really well.
But who did he get crashed out? Because I saw some rage
Because
on
we
a
need
certain
to
William
hate on the
Jetman.
person who crashed him out. We need to cancel them.
Right, yeah, we need to
Nobody
start a shitstorm.
touches our Francis.
Nobody fucks with Francis, no.
Nobody touches my Francis. He
Just
must
on the
be-
side note, by the way, for the Formula 2 sprint race, how the fuck do we get a top 4 of Cordil, Dirksen, Miata, and Marti? That's like what
Have
the
you
hell?
seen Dirksen
Dirksen's
sector?
good.
No, have you seen Dirksen's sector 2 times?
Yeah, he's
Bro,
OP.
his fucking engine. His fucking engine.
I saw that as well.
What a fraud. Where are the people?
That's what I'm wondering as well. We have like 11 drivers.
No way, Freyap is participating.
Oh wait,
You're not in.
Jerome, you're not in.
Why are you not in?
I have nothing.
You
You
prepared
have to
this.
be in. Before 1 o'clock.
Baba boy.
I can't wait for Jack Doohan to underperform this session and not get the race seat for the next season.
Who?
I don't like him at all.
Jack Doohan.
You
Oh.
will get the seat.
I can't wait for him to like underperform and then Alpine saying no, we take Bottas.
Bottas. Valtteri Bottas.
Valtteri!
Out of nowhere, Joke 1U appears. Oh yeah, that's actually true. I forgot.
I forgot. Maybe Joe knows something we don't.
How do you forget something?
He did. Maybe
Yeah.
that.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Bottas got damage right last race.
I think Bottas got damage on lap like 4.
Who else is missing? Alex, Andrea,
Alexi?
Alexis
No,
in.
he's in. He's in. No, he's not racing. That's
Those are all people who think we raised it 2 instead of 1.
Yeah, classic.
Is Max not racing today?
Nope. His wheel was supposed to come today, but it didn't.
Oh.
And he already disconnected his other one.
Is Andrea is not in,
No, Andrea's missing.
but he said he was
Alex has made it.
Andrea said
What
he
the
was
fuck?
Alexito.
Alexito Bangay!
Oh, they are the boys.
30, yeah.
Baba boy.
The boys.
Baba boy.
Alex
Baba boy.
Bedrechetti.
Okay, I don't care. Give her
Champ.
Antonelli is not participating in the sprint race.
You
because
can
he's
start
Why?
the session
well.
without Dave.
Sandro, tell Alex to join Red Bull.
Dave.
Andrea Kimi Antonelli.
Ik vind Gelder.
Yeah.
Yeah, David is out. What?
He's sick.
What
David
the
is
flip?
in. David is in the.
Triab is online, but what the hell?
Just take the Alp.
No, me.
No.
Team Alpine.
Oh. Okay, well, that's fair. Let's go, I have a champion.
Alpine to the top of the Constructors' Championship.
Andrea needs to choose a car. Why can't they just choose a car? Just choose a car.
Wakanda forever.
Yeah, but they don't have
He's
Ethiopia.
actually from from Ethiopia, but the game does not have the Ethiopian flag.
Codemasters are racist.
That's a shame.
Wait, is there an RB open?
You were Zinger, man. Congratulations.
What do you sing? Can't wait for George
Shut the
Russell
fuck
to
up,
find,
Tim.
find some way to make it all about himself instead of the send-off of Lewis Hamilton. Like, George Russell is so unbearable. Max Verstappen is a bully!
I think Jerome is a George Russell fan. So yeah. Oh, you
Like,
not
George
anymore.
Russell
Okay.
He's unbearable.
Weren't you a George Russell fan like a week ago? Last Saudi round, he was your background picture on your phone. Okay.
There's nothing wrong about liking a man with some good set of abs. Nah, Russell is...
We can ready up, boys.
Yeah. He's getting unbearable.
He's getting very unbearable.
No. Like, this is his final race for them. At least, like... But, like...
Well, he
and
can
then
also,
Russell-
you know, stop making like silly mistakes like Qatar. Like, what was that?
Yeah. It is a
He
silly...
was very clumsy at Qatar.
This is a very OG grid.
It is.
It is.
No,
Oh, yeah.
you're one of the new guys. Get to the back, Jerome.
I'm not OG either, you know.
You are kind of
Season
OG.
6. Well,
You are.
not OG,
Jan Holm
but
is just O.
you know.
Exactly.
He's just
I'm
the
not
O.
OG.
He's not OG,
I'm
he's just
just
O.
a G.
Season 5
Just
was your first
the
one as
G's
well, right,
vessel.
Jensen?
Huh?
He's not an OG, he's
Season
just
5 was your first
our
one as well.
I'm just
Right?
my face
Midway
is
through
above
season
pavement.
5, yeah.
Yeah.
We're good.
I could have been there. I could have been there in season 4, but not allowed.
What?
I saw Reese.
Too
Do
many,
you know
too
I
many
found this
Dutch
league?
drivers. Too many
I saw
Dutch
Reese
drivers.
racing in this league. I was like, oh shit.
I got in here
Can I
because
join
Jensen
it?
asked me to join.
That would be a very great, like, achievement if we could, for just one race, get Reese back on the grid.
I think he sold his PlayStation.
We buy him a new one.
Can't blame him for
I'll give
selling.
him my PS4.
Wait,
I'll
who,
game share him F1.
who sold his
Playing this
Reese
game on
March.
PS4 is a death sentence, by the way.
Bro, you should sell it. For 99 cents. I think if you would offer it for like 10 euros, I'm pretty sure Neek would buy it.
And him.
I think for 50 you would even buy it.
What? I just need to know what wings you're running, Jerome.
I have chicken wings.
Okay, okay.
You fat fuck.
I have no wings. I'm going Monza spec again.
What?
So your setup is quite interesting as well, by the way.
Yeah, it's... See, so this setup is like 4 months old.
Yeah, it's so different
right
from
now. Let's get out there.
This is a
the
complete race
usual
setup.
is.
What wings will people be using?
Next one, Jerome, next one.
Red Bull wings.
Nice.
Next one,
Airplane wings. My wings are Boeing 747.
Very nice.
Imagine having
Okay,
wings.
okay.
Imagine
I'm going
wings.
full on 50s with no
Okay,
wing
okay,
lock up
okay.
here.
Let's just go out.
Yo, Gang Ting.
Whoa, it's
Not gonna be on
your
pace
setup is
anyway,
so
so it
interesting.
doesn't matter. Like, it doesn't matter if I have the correct wings or not, I'm not gonna be on pace for points anyway, so...
Come on, amigo.
I'm just ready to get disappointed by seeing what I could have done and not get it.
I could not get disappointed today because...
Dion, I
you
could
know,
see both of us being on pace today. Maybe we race each other for once.
I hope so. Somewhere I hope not,
Ich hab
because then
Setup,
we
ja.
probably both lag, but...
Nee, ich habe das aus Time Trial genommen.
Speak English, please!
Yes.
learn German.
Okay.
Let's coughing Gang shall
Well, I understand part of the German, but I can't
Ja, ja. Bruder, das ist aber tief. Okay.
I
Ja,
agree.
ja. Okay. Ja, Klassiker.
we almost swung in turn 1.
16. Nicht so hoch. Okay. Ja. Nee, Stabilisator.
What?
Stabilisator.
Oh. I've
41,
schizophrenia.
Einschreiber.
Nice, Jensen.
I have
That's
schizophrenia.
supposed to be pen, I think, or something.
I swear,
Kugelschreiber.
I swear I saw someone next to me.
Unschreiber.
And he's just gone.
Kugelschreiber.
Kugelschreiber.
Yeah.
Kugelschreiber.
Kugelschreiber!
Kugelschreiber.
Kugelschreiber. Kugelschreiber.
You're putting way too much American accent into it.
I'm putting way too much deep.
Mhm. Ich danke.
Hey, Jensen.
1, 16, 1, ja. 18, 48. Okay. Okay. Und dann das übliche wahrscheinlich. Okay.
Bish bash bosh.
Jo, danke dir.
Dunkin' Donuts.
You were more concentrated on giving me a setup. You were more concentrated on giving me a
Tim, you
setup,
just
I guess.
Whoa.
Dion.
Whoa.
Quali ban.
Oh, no, no, no. Oh, the meter boards are gone. The meter boards are gone in turn 1 already.
Okay, when you're ready, let's go.
Dion, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Bro is trying to escape that quali ban.
It's a quali ban, I think, going. I think it's a quali ban, yeah, in the rulebook at least. I accidentally missed half a sector. Are the two Red Bulls on lap?
Did the same exact lap.
No, we just finished our lap. I don't know if Alex is on that flyer again. I'm not.
I accidentally just took out a bullet for no reason and it's now stuck under my car.
I exactly know which ball up though, because I didn't.
I don't think Alex is on a flying lap though.
No, Dion, most of the bullets are gone already, but there was a bullet after exiting the pits where normally nobody would ever hit it, but I took it out for no reason. I think the only bullet left is on the inside of the chicane.
Yeah, on the second part of the
All
chicane.
the other bollards are gone.
Like on the
Oh
right turn
my
in the
God.
chicane, there's still a bollard.
Oh, in the long left, there's also one left.
Not for much longer.
There's one on pit entry still.
I killed it. Haha. Be gone, bollard.
Yeah, this.
Young,
changes
my
the shape a
mate.
little bit.
Oh, Alex killed the last ball. Nice. What is he doing? Oh.
All the fucking leaderboards are gone.
No,
What the fuck are these people doing?
Are you kidding me? Oh no, I need them.
Oh, I massively underfueled the car. I'm so stupid.
Well, who the fuck is taking out the leaderboards?
Yeah, man.
Bro, the 150, 150 are gone in the same.
Jesus Christ.
Wait, you took out the race. You took out the meter boards, Drew. You took out the meter boards.
Why?
Okay,
Perhaps.
penalty, you have to run without line. Yes. Experience your own doing with the meter boards. You won't know to break.
Your own Jack doing. What is Jack doing?
Hello, Ferrari.
Hello, Jensen.
Forza Ferrari.
Yes. Haha.
Yeah.
I beat you, Dion.
Yeah, I suck. I did
Same.
23.6. I am so
Same.
pissed.
I also did 23.6.
What was your thousand?
Yes.
Oh, this is like the old school reunion at the P7 to P10.
The worst thing is, that was a pretty good lap from me. I have no idea where I lose all the time.
That's the one lap of
I
full
lose
left
so
now,
much
the
time
tank's pretty
everywhere.
much
That's,
empty.
I already lost what I saw 2 or 3 tests.
Ich bin auf dem Weg dahin. Okay.
There's Mercedes behind me on the left. I assume so.
It's the McLaren and RB going onto the long straight
For
on the
fuck's
lap.
sake. Fucking evaluating my fucking life.
Yeah, I have no clue where to break out. Both of them.
Was keinen Sinn ergibt, wirklich.
Jensen, do you know where to break?
Ich meine, die Track Temperature ist
Yes.
wahrscheinlich ein bisschen niedrig,
Au.
weil keine Sonne scheint, ne?
It's not my problem, is it?
Oh, what the fuck, wer ist das?
I see how it is, Jensen. I see how it is. No, it's not funny. It's not funny.
Direkt nach dem Rennen.
I know enough. I know enough.
15 Uhr, glaube ich.
Oi. Is it really that close
What the
to
fuck
when
you
we
saying?
finish, Sandro?
I know enough.
Yeah, like half an hour after we finish.
Aye. Okay.
That's why we are racing at 1.
No, you need 12.
1.
Shut up. you
Universal
UK
time
bastard.
zone.
Universal time zone, my ass.
We are the universal
The
time
world
zone,
doesn't
so-
revolve around the United Kingdom.
It does.
It does not.
We're the best.
No,
We're the
no.
greatest.
No.
Y'all drink tea with milk. Do I have to go further?
Okay, don't hate on tea with milk. That shit tastes good.
Checks complete. Everyone be aware.
Are y'all serious?
Car leaving the garage.
Yes.
Bro, tea is horrible.
Okay.
Well, I only drink tea when I'm sick as fuck, but with milk?
Yes.
Ugh.
Warm milk is so good.
The thought
Okay,
of it
that's
makes
not
me
breaking my
vomit.
Like, tea with milk is so good. Tea made on milk instead of water is peak.
Jensen, it out of my Nero with the brake?
Robin, why would... Huh?
Huh?
Robin, are you on a lap?
He's not cooled on left.
Oh, he's not here, right? Okay.
He's here.
He's in the party. So.
Starting a lap at the same time as
Ah, okay.
Yes, person P3.
Yeah, Jesper's cooking.
I wish I was cooking.
Show off. Yeah, and you, Dion, still would have had pole with your lap
Get
in
out
practice.
fucking way, Ferrari.
Yeah, it sucks. I'm second off what I think I can do, but I just can't replicate.
Who's that ahead, man?
Dion about to win? Question mark.
I actually had good practice.
Did you abort your lap,
I really
Jensen?
had good practice yesterday.
I fucking cut it too much.
Oh, okay. Then I'll just go.
Yeah, I don't know where to fucking brake.
Yeah, me too.
I broke 100 meters too early now.
It's really hard. And annoying.
Oh, for heaven's sake, man.
Alexi, I see you being held up there. Why did you get
For a
held up?
moment, because everyone left to the track.
Yeah,
Oh.
I'm sorry.
Okay, we've only got one lap of fuel
It took
remaining.
these guys over a minute to drive, by the way.
Nice.
Jack
I'm
McLaren
firmly getting the
doing
second
lap.
driver experience here.
I'm gonna
Which
turn
is
line
more
on.
like
for
I
my lap.
think Preap is on a lap, Ivan.
Okay, thank you.
I'm gonna turn line on for my lap.
Nice, Sandro.
How?
Just your own things.
I guess so.
Are you going to pit some?
No, I'm doing an outlap.
6 fucking.
Please get off the way, whoever that is.
AI.
Oh, okay.
I validated a 22.
Oh, that's a really good lap.
David hasn't improved his time yet, which is weird. Me and him had the same exact time after first runs.
I can't get a lap. I'm so good.
I'm so shit.
It's
goes
so
and gets
sad.
P2 at minimum speed.
I'm P7 right now, and I'm pretty sure I cannot improve on what I just did.
I
Jensen,
can improve,
23-3.
that's the thing, but I still keep fucking things
Jensen,
up.
where do you
Just
brake
what I
for
did in
next
practice.
corner?
This corner,
Yeah, what's the corner that's coming up?
right?
All
You
the
look at the
buttons
curve.
are
If
on.
you look at the curve,
Yeah.
yeah, just as it starts to dip like that, as it changes, you brake there.
Oh, the thing on the right side of the curb.
No, on the left.
Shut the fuck up, Alex.
You see the curve change, it would be like a flat curve, and then it would like have a little dip on the.
Drive a bit slower, so
Okay.
you won't get held up as much.
Interesting.
When it turns
But
from
it
painted into a
doesn't
real-
matter if I drive slowly on track or if I wait in the pits, to be honest. Same end result.
Let's see if this works.
I'm considering
line-
not going on the last run anyway, Dion.
I can turn
Yeah,
line off again.
I definitely must. I invalidated the 22.9. I can improve so much. Like,
I also kind of just want to
hotel
go out
section,
and
the
send it.
second slow left. That's why I ran wide.
fuck
That's
this
what
guy.
I'm doing. I'm going out and sending it. I don't give a fuck anymore.
But then I don't have a fresh set of socks.
Highest I'm gonna be is P6
Oh, your teammate can
anyway,
give
so
you
it
a
doesn't matter.
slipstream, Jensen.
You can also go out for
Your
an
teammate
old
can give you a
set, soft
slipstream,
Sandro, and give me
but
a
he's not
slipstream
doing it.
Okay, I will try that.
Or he is, maybe.
if you want at least.
No. Wow, what a teammate, Jensen. What a teammate.
Just a Red Bull on a lap. I presume it is because it's coming at 1,000,000 miles an hour.
I'm not on
I'm
a
quite
lap.
sure you won't make it.
Oh,
Though.
it's just Sam. Never mind.
What?
Yeah.
Okay. Andrea.
Oh, Andrea. He wants to cook.
I just don't know where I can improve. That's the thing.
Don't worry about it, Slipstream Sandro. You won't make it. I think.
Standing by.
Okay. So, fick den letzten Soft-Set. Ich nehme ihn jetzt einfach.
Oh my god, I almost fucked it.
Fuck, I won't make
In
it,
fact,
will
I
I?
did fuck it.
No, you won't. Oh, I have to slow down really a lot.
No, I put on my last set of fresh soft, so
Oh, then you really have to hurry up. You can make it. You
who's
just have to hurry
McLaren?
up. Fast lap.
Oh, what the shit?
Don't run over my mechanics.
I'm sorry.
I need them, man.
You're welcome,
I'm-
Fab.
Ooh, Jar is P9 right now. I'm watching Formula Day.
Don't
Oh.
spoil it, please.
Yeah, don't spoil.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay. Entschuldigung.
Oh, Alex. Right.
I don't have time for more, man.
I think I can make it.
Jesus Christ, that's close.
Yeah, I can make it. Was close though.
Oh, how's this before?
Logitech G29.
God, I'm P9.
3 minutes to go.
As I said, P6 is the best I'm gonna be.
Yeah.
Wow.
Jerome Cook.
Oh, wow, wow.
Worst qualifying.
I mean, I'm fine.
Jens, you gave him slipstream?
I was for the side of the track. He almost like hit me like Alonso.
P6 only for 8. They
Well, I'm up by 3 tenths actually.
Is this Mercedes in my lap?
Right, Leon, what's it gonna be?
Sucks.
Oh,
Nero, did you improve? Right?
you improved by 3/10, right?
Yeah, but it sucks. I validated 2029.
Oh,
Long term, it doesn't
Could it be
even matter
Cassandro?
if I'm improved or not.
Thank
oh,
God.
P7.
No?
23-0.
Woo.
That's actually pretty good, sir.
Okay. Okay.
That was a really good improvement, Sandro.
Thank you. I just tried to be more confident. Yeah.
Like, take more risk into corners, or?
Yeah, because like I said, I really didn't have a lot of practice, so I really just lacked the confidence, and now I just went for it and worked, so.
So you have the pace if you have the confidence.
I'm not sure, we'll see in the race if I have the pace.
I guess so.
What wings? One's your own.
Wow.
Pretty low.
I have 36.45.
P12 is actually surprising after this.
45.
Really?
Ivan, Did you not get a
No,
proper time?
that is for quali. My race setup is 40, 45.
What, Sam?
Ivan, did you not get a lap hooked?
Yeah.
bump or-
Dion, you would have been P5. I told you you would be top 5.
Yeah. I would have been at least top 7, but hey, I just now should get points. I have no confidence anymore. You've taken it.
I predict someone is gonna crash.
I don't know, I
into
just-
turn 1.
Want that hit on the steer in it.
I invalidated my.
But I don't want my rear stepping out
My first
like a
two
loose
laps.
cannon.
Ah, okay.
The only good thing, Sandro, is that I'm confident that I won't spin
And
out.
yeah.
I can't wait for the Dion Cook.
Nah, I won't cook.
What's the fuel, guys?
It's you.
What? What have you done?
What's the fuel? What's the fuel?
+7.
Oh, what's the fuel?
Maximum.
1.1.
Yeah,
What?
fill her up. Fill her up.
+1.
Plus
Going
two.
plus 1.2.
+2.
Shut up, shut up, shut up.
I don't know.
I need to join a team.
You join Alpine.
I was on my phone until the last second, putting in the YouTube
Okay, how was
SRL
that pull
Did
away?
we?
tags
A bit more grip than that
because they
at the
didn't
start. We
save.
need to warm the tyres properly now. Make sure you get some
What,
heat
me?
into the brakes as well.
Oh!
What,
I
the
don't think I raced Abu Dhabi.
Twitter charity races or what?
Singapore?
What, do you guys mean the 24-hour thing?
What?
Yeah. Yeah, it was like a 24-hour event.
Oh, I raced in that as well.
Who was hosting? Or what was it
Motor Rack.
for?
A
Like,
lot
it was
of people.
charity? Was it for charity or?
Yeah.
No rain currently expected. Well,
Oh,
we are in the
shocker.
middle of a fucking
Was it
desert.
2018 when it rained on the back straight?
Yeah.
I think
Yeah,
so.
I think so.
In
And
practice,
everyone-
I actually got
everyone
I
the-
was
think it was
calling me
28.
crazy.
I'm pretty sure it was 2015, no?
Or was it that long ago?
Sandro, do you remember the race where it actually rained in SRL and everyone was calling me crazy? I think it was in Abu Dhabi.
I remember the race in SRL where there was no rain at all on the forecast, and it suddenly randomly started raining midway through the race at
I
Singapore.
can't get any temperature.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah, temperature is not possible to get. Nice English.
Decent parking. Let's try and
Decent
get a good
parking
launch
there,
as the
mate.
lights go out.
Alright, good luck.
Okay, so that's
Good
the
luck.
rest
Good
of the
luck,
grid
guys.
forming up now. Be patient.
Take it
Watch
easy.
those lights.
Yep.
Shit parking.
Fuck, I've run out of water. We will not have to blink. God damn it, David.
Oh. What happening? Oh, Vincenzo.
Sketchy, Alexi.
Vincenzo! Fuck, man.
Oh, wow, fucking.
Robin, I'm looking for you.
That's a decent start. Good job.
Vincenzo, stop.
That was a massive check up there into the chicane.
Oh my days.
Oh my god, what? That's crazy. I appreciate you for not killing me. That's what I've put through that.
I don't appreciate that.
Do you have damage, Dion?
No, I'm just keeping.
David's breaking points are all over the place.
Yeah, that was the one left with me.
Oh fuck. Well, that's already a warning.
I missed the breaking mark.
Jeez.
Watch out for understeer in the wake
I think he
of the
hit
car
you,
ahead.
Tim.
Try to get past as
No,
quickly as you can.
almost.
Push, push.
And I already broke too late. So
Yeah, but his
no
breaking
one
points are so unpredictable. I have no idea where he's breaking all the time.
These guys are racing so hard.
Don't sound like Alex Albon, man.
I will.
Well, Andrea.
What is Dhabi doing? What? Stop weaving, you're not getting any temperature.
Bro.
God, David is a hazard.
I think our fight in Texas is still better because it's the last lap.
Ah, of course. That explains that.
I can't park.
I'm pretty sure I had like 39 or 38 yesterday.
Oh,
Glad I'm
Wakanda's lagging.
better.
I'll settle into the race now. Yeah, you can take me in this straight there.
Slipstream DRS is so strong here.
Oh, it's so
What
fucking
a-
stable.
Oh, Jesus.
I don't know how your balance is or anything.
The car behind is dropping back by about 3/10 a lap. Well done.
Yeah, my car is literally got nothing happening. It's just how it should be, really.
Oh, my days.
We've almost broke Andrea. So
How is Wakanda not keeping up?
Thank God this checkup happened because this gonna keep me in the DRS.
Oh, how did Andrea lose?
he hasn't.
Oh, not yet. Come on, man.
P8 back was not within the window anymore.
Who is the T-Beast? Is that
How are your rear
That's
tyres
Juan.
holding on to him? Like, what wear are you
He
got?
is driving
I've
so
actually crashed
erratic.
out.
Right. Engine
Oh,
off.
Sandra.
Engine
No
off.
way.
Oh, Sandra.
That's my
no.
thing normally, you know?
I'd never crash out.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Wow.
My wear is 16.
I've crashed out.
Yeah,
That-
just so
that
your
is not
setup is
something you see every day.
probably
That
a little
is-
better.
That's
That's
crazy.
special.
That is.
Oh, well, now I actually know that I actually do need all the practice I
Jerome,
usually do because
yours
I'm
is
actually
loose
bad.
as well.
Wow,
Is your setup as loose as mine? Okay.
that's insane.
Have you ever crashed out on your own, Sandro?
Monaco season 5.
I reckon the hearts will be better.
That's a
Jerome.
lot. Yeah, it doesn't come by
Long time
very
ago.
often.
Oh
No.
no.
I reckon the hearts
See,
are going to
Sam,
be
you
miles
did what
better.
I did last season.
Yeah, I
but
did.
I only got wing damage from it.
I really, really need to get past Wakanda and Andrea.
The Williams is so, like, strange.
I don't know. Anything over 2 seconds is probably a bit too much. Yeah, I saw that one. Freyab stays out, Tim stays out.
I couldn't see you
Boy.
guys going in.
David stays out as well.
I couldn't see you guys coming in.
The 6 cars have stayed out. Ivan's fair to understand, it's on hards, but yeah. Surprised anyone in the mediums didn't come in. Even if
Did
it's double
Vincenzo
set.
stop as well, Jensen?
Jesper is with medium.
Unfortunately, yes. I have no clue.
Should have come in.
I have no boards here, it's so fucking difficult. It's just annoying, man. Because I don't use guns.
Sandra, will you join Lance in the commentary booth?
No, no.
Oh, okay. Fair.
He will give me great strategy.
Strategy would be interesting.
I know.
Went from having a Ferrari ahead of me to Ferrari behind me. This is not fun at all.
We're always seeing red.
I see
And
3 buses
I see
ahead,
red
Jensen, and 4
everywhere I
buses ahead,
look.
Jerome.
I am Kimi Räikkönen.
My old rival's behind me.
Who is it? Is it Andrea?
Andrea Latvala.
Hey.
He has his
Well, Lance
former
invited
rival
me,
and
I guess
former
I-
teammate
I'll check it
behind
out.
him.
And his former
And
safety car.
my current rival in front of me.
Can you hear me
When
now?
he is ready. There he is. There's Sandro.
Hi.
So what happened, man? That looked, judging by your live chat there, it's a self-inflicted wreck.
Yeah, just a mistake there under power on the exit of turn 1. Silly mistake because I knew that corner was sketchy on the exit, but yeah, just too early on the throttle, too throttle happy, and yeah, just lost it, which is a great shame because the start was really good. We were in the top group there in the DRS train, and yeah, just a silly error on my part, which Doesn't happen too often, but if it does happen, it's yeah, definitely a bit heartbreaking. I'm not gonna lie.
Tough break for Sandro, and that's oh, and look, Sam Brandt has picked up a 10-second timing penalty for a severe collision under the safety car with Juan Rivas. That's all the way back in the 12th and 13th position. Safety car is coming in this lap, and we're going to get ready to go back to green flag racing here as they come through the Latifi curve. Sandro going to stick around, be our driver and analyst for the rest of the race.
Yes, I will.
It looks like Free Abile is going to be the control car, and he is off and running as safety car comes in back out on the front straightaway. So Free Abile, your top 6 drivers did not pit under the safety car, and Free Abile got the jump on Tim Ventic. And Tim Ventic with a lockup going into turn 1. Looks like we got a little bit of action going on here in the back, and that's Jerome Adamaco and Jensen Randall battling it out with Vincenzo Torri, and it looks like Adamaco got the short end of the stick on that one, had a big twitch coming out of turn 1. And that is where, unfortunately, Sandro had his crash. And I've noticed a lot of cars have been having some twitches coming out of that turn 1 area. Is it just something to do with the curbing?
Yeah, it's the curb.
The angle of the corner is?
It's a very rough curb. You're coming out of a very slow corner. You got on a throttle, the rear tires are spinning, and then you have this very rough curb. Yeah, very sketchy corner exit.
You see Jensen Randall and Jerome Adamaco still battling it side by side. This is for the 6th position. It's essentially going to be for the lead of this race as the top 5 drivers now have yet to pit. Adamaco going to swing to the outside. Not going to be able to make it stick there. They're side by side as they come through the corner. Oh, it's so tight there through there.
Wow.
Adamaco. We've talked about Jerome a lot the last couple of weeks, still racing with that leg injury, having to brake the car with his pinky. It's you got a little bit more detail on that than I do, I'm sure.
Yeah, he switched back to normal braking by now with his left foot. Oh, even Brito is out of the race.
Oh no, Ivan Brito. Looks like we're going to have a virtual safety car, and he's going to be our second DNF.
A tough break there for the Portuguese driver. He's the second retirement of this race. And Juan Rivas is going into the pits. That's the second pit stop, so I assume there might have been some contact between him and Brito. But yeah, picking up on Jerome Adamaco again. He is back braking with his left foot. I know he's still in some pain in his left leg after surgery, of course. But yeah, he's back to normal braking. So good to see him back to normal braking. But I mean, it was not like left finger braking was making him any slower.
It looks like Juan Rivas retired the car in the pits. So
oh, contact with Jensen Randall and Torre.
So Jerome Adamaco going to get around Vincenzo Torri. Adamaco losing that position, I guess. And then there was contact, you said, with Torri and Jensen Randall. Randall running in the 5th position still. Now Jerome Adamaco up into 6th after getting around Vincenzo Torri. And now the top 4 drivers have yet to pit. That's Free Abile leading the race, followed by Tim Ventic, followed by David Rod, followed by Jesper Lempinen. But here comes Jensen Randall. Looks like he's going to be making a move around Jesper as they come down maybe the front straightaway. Gets to the inside of the final corner. Jensen Randall trying to put cars in between him and Jerome Adamaco. That's not going to work there.
No, it's impossible to overtake there on the outside, and that's, yeah, he's going to lose out on Jerome Adamaco. Bit of a twitch there by Jesper Lempinen.
These guys are almost bump drafting coming down this corner. These guys, you could throw a blanket over the 3 of them. Again, Randall to the inside. A big late braking move, and Jensen Randall and Jerome Adamaco, they're both trying to get around Jesper Lempinen, and Jesper is going to be the loser on that deal. Loses out 2 positions in 1 corner. And now you're going to get a bit of a DRS train between these guys.
It's a very interesting pack with these 2 different strategies. Of course, the top 3 drivers not having pitted yet. They're essentially hoping for another safety car to put on fresh tires, as Jensen Randall goes to the outside of W. Road now.
You know, it's one thing to hope for a safety car. It's another one to be the safety car. And the way these guys are racing, I don't think we're done with all the contact. Some twitches coming out of that corner from David Rod and Jerome Adamaco. And now Jensen Randall has gotten... Oh, and there's all kinds of contact heading into that corner.
very, very sketchy going into the hotel section there between Jerome Adamaco, David Roth, and Jensen Randall.
Now, Jerome Adamaco managed to get around David Rod. He is trying everything he can to stay with Jensen Randall. Tim Bentig's going to pick up a 3-second timing penalty, unfortunately, and he is the one diving into the pits. So he picked up that timing penalty, diving into the pits, pitted from second place. Now you've got Freyat Bile is out in front of his teammate Jensen Randall, but you got to figure he's probably going to let Jensen go around and maybe try and be a problem for Adamaco.
Yeah, he is. But Jerome Adamaco goes down the inside of Jensen Randall into the hairpin there, side by side, exiting the corner. Big twitch there by Jensen Randall as they go into the DRS straight.
Now it's a drag race down the straightaway. DRS slot open for Adamaco, but it looks like Freyat Bile is pushing Jensen Randall down this straightaway. Adamaco is going to be to the inside of this chicane here, but that is going to get the DRS back to Jensen Randall. Big twitch by Adamaco coming out of the
huge moment. Comes Jensen Randall to the outside.
Side by side through the sweeping left-hander, and now they're still side by side as they come down this short chute. Adamaco is going to cut across the nose and stay out in front just for a second now. Coming through Latifi corner, as I call it. Back out on the short chute. Adamaco's got the lead. Alex Benarichetti just picked up a 3-second timing penalty for corner cutting. Oh, and a twitch there by Jensen Randall. And Freyat Bile is going to dive into the pits along with Jesper Lampinen.
So now all the drivers on the alternative strategy, apart from David Roth, have made their way into the pits to make their one and only pit stop as long as there's not another safety car. So they will look to close the gap down on the fresher tires now, but they essentially do need a safety car to make the strategy work.
Andrea Latrella just picked up a 3-second timing penalty as well, so we're starting to hit that spot of the race where timing penalties are going to possibly become an issue towards the end of this race. We see Jerome Adamaco back out in front of Jensen Randall. Oleski is getting around David Rod, and as you said, David Rod's the last driver yet to make a pit stop, so he loses out the third position to Oleski. Meanwhile, Randall now has saved his DRS for the second straightaway, so he'll probably try to make a move heading down into this corner.
He's going to stay behind for now. I assume these two won't go into a side-by-side battle for now, as nobody can escape, because they're very evenly matched on pace, and with the DRS being so powerful on this racetrack, it's hard to get away. It's a bit similar to what we saw at Austin.
And that was where Jerome Adamaco, he really took the fight to Jensen Randall at Austin, Circuit of the Americas. It was a drag race down to the very last second of the race. Adamaco coming in second, Randall came out on top in that scenario. It looks like we might be seeing more of the same as this unfolds. Oleski is 2.3 seconds back. He's got Andrea Latrella all over the back of him. Latrella got that timing penalty. David Rod is yet to pit on those medium tires. How long do you think David Rod can go?
Yeah, I think he's going to stretch it to maybe approximately lap 15. He's losing a lot of time essentially to the other drivers on his strategy, but I think he's just hoping and doing a Hail Mary move here to get a safety car and to be saved there through a pit stop under safety car. I think that's what he's trying to do.
And meanwhile, while all of this is unfolding, the other Ferrari, Dion Stahl, having a great run so far, up into 6th position.
Oh, Jerome Adamaco there had a look down the inside of Jensen Randall as Jensen Randall just went past the German on the long DRS straight. So Jensen Randall is now in the lead of this race.
Adamaco is going to have that DRS advantage there coming down this straightaway. I don't think he's going to be close enough to make a move here at this corner, but he can keep pace with him throughout, of course.
But yeah, as I said, so far a very good run by Dion Stahl, who looked very promising in practice. I know he put on a lot of laps this week, more laps than I did actually, which doesn't happen too often. As I was pretty sick yesterday, so I couldn't get the practice that I wanted. But yeah, Dion Stahl doing a great job being up there in P6, which would be some good points for Ferrari.
And Adamaco now all over the back of Jensen Randall as they come down this short straightaway into turn 1. Using a lot of curb on that exit, and obviously that's what called you out, and I'm waiting to see if it calls out anybody else. I've seen a lot of guys twitch coming out of that corner, trying to get that power down. Got Jakob on the live chat rooting on Jesper Lempinen, but unfortunately Jesper Lempinen has fallen to 13th position. He had a good start to this race and good first act of the race, if you will, but unfortunately he's fallen back here in the second half of this race. Adamako to the inside of Jensen Randall. And he's going to take the lead.
Big twitch there on the exit by Adamako as Jensen Randall is looking to come back at him into the long left-hander. He's going to the outside. We've got a yellow flag on the track, and Jensen Randall retakes the lead from Jerome Adamako.
Looks like that might have been a quick on-off. And Andrea Latrella just got around Oleski.
But the third position.
Out with Dion Stahl for the 5th position. So Dion's looking to take 5th over David Rod. David Rod is yet to pit.
And you can tell he's currently definitely holding up Dion Stahl, who is on pace with Alexei Koivuniemi and Andrea Lautella. It's a fantastic run by Dion Stahl, but he really needs to get past David Rod, who is currently losing Dion Stahl approximately 5 to 6 tenths a lap.
Well, Dion should have the DRS advantage when it comes to the first straightaway here in a couple of corners. Meanwhile, Adamako is still 0.2 of a second back here from Jensen Randall. These guys just can't get away from each other. It's a shame Adamako couldn't start the beginning of the season. We'd have a little bit closer points battle in the championship standings. And Tim Ventic, who's second in points in the standings, unfortunately is running 10th on track, and he hasn't been able to replicate his early season success in the last few races, as you see Adamako take the lead again.
And further behind, Dion Stahl just went past David Rod. Bit of a twitch there by Jensen Randall, hit the inside curb. Let's see if Jensen Randall will come back at Adamako on the second DRS straight here. He's going around the outside.
Left-hander, and around the outside goes Jensen Randall. Good pass there. And I was just reading Jakob's note on the live chat saying that Jesper's not pitting under the safety car might have cost him his points positions today. So
a bit of an off there by Dion Stahl. Dion Stahl just had a slight off there in the middle sector. That definitely gave him a warning. He has to look out to stay underneath 3 warnings, otherwise he will be penalized by the game as he made his way past David Rod on this lap. But yeah, you said it, Jesper Lempinen, Freya Belay, Tim Ventic, they were on the alternative strategy, which currently does not look very promising. They've lost a lot of time not pitting on the safety car, and with 13 laps to go, they definitely need another full course caution in order to make the strategy work somehow.
And David Rod has still yet to pit, currently riding in 6th. He's battling it out with Dion Stahl, but trying to keep pace with somebody on the fresher tires, that's going to be a hard thing to do. Oh, and Adamako almost rear ends Jensen Randall.
I think these two are playing it, I don't want to say the team game because they're both competitors, but I think right now they're just sticking to each other's DRS as Jerome Adamako goes down the inside of Jensen Randall. Not big of a fight there by Jensen Randall as he knows that Jerome Adamako cannot escape from him because the DRS is just so powerful on this racetrack. And as long as there's no safety car, I think this is exactly what we're going to see until the last lap when this race will be decided. And Jensen Randall gets a 3-second time penalty.
Randall. That's going to shake things up a lot.
That is huge because now Jensen Randall has to get by Jerome Adamako and build a 3-second gap. So this entire strategy I just talked about is now out of the window.
So Adamako should try and mind his P's and Q's, and he doesn't want to get a timing penalty himself. And obviously, Ben Ricchetti picks up another 3-second timing penalty. He's battling it out with Freya Belay. Belay is going to get around him for the 10th position, but back to Adamako, and another 3-second timing penalty for...
What's going on with Alex?
Looks like we've got a caution in Sector 1.
And it's Dion Stahl. Dion Stahl's lost it in turn 3. Oh, that is such a shame. He was on course for a top 5 finish. He was looking good at possibly battling for P3 with Alexei Koivuniemi. And now he's dropped down to P8. Doesn't look like there's any damage, but I think he just lost it in the exit of turn 3. That's gutting.
Tough break for Dion Stahl. Still a lot of race left for him to maybe make a little bit of a comeback, but We'll see how that pans out. Currently in the 8th position. He's 2 seconds behind Tim Ventic in the 7th. Meanwhile, a little bit of a battle here between Andrea Latrella and Oleski for the 3rd position. But Latrella has that 3-second timing penalty hanging over his head. Meanwhile, Jensen Randall has gotten around Jerome Adamako and is actually trying to separate himself a little bit. 0.8 of a second gap. That's probably the largest gap we've seen between these two in a long time.
Yeah, I assume he probably used a little bit of energy, a lot of ERS probably on this lap, just to break out of this DRS window, which basically can keep you towards the other car in front at all times, really. So he's probably using a lot of battery at this point, but Jerome Adamako is back within 0.5 of him, so that has gone out of the window as well, as he's now right behind Jensen Randall again.
DRS slot open for Jerome Adamako as they come down this straightaway. Now, does he make a move, or does he save the rest of his DRS for the next straightaway? Looks like he's going to save it for the second one. Meanwhile, Latrella looking to do the same thing to Oleski.
Not the greatest of exits there by Latrella.
For Adamako. And Adamako couldn't make the move going into the sweeping left-hander.
I assume he will just stick in 2nd place for the moment, and yeah, his number 1 priority at this point is just not get any warnings, so he stays without a timing penalty.
Well, and that really, what a big twitch there coming out of Latifi corner.
It's a great name.
Look, it's sad that corner is always going to be known for that. It had such a shake-up in the race, ultimately decided a championship. It should just be named Latifi Corner.
I mean, at
least
least
always be remembered for that.
It at least gives a circuit like Yas Marina a little bit of character and history, you know, so could be worse.
Oh, the big twitch there by Jensen Randall. These guys are really pushing each other for sure.
Yeah, they've pulled a 6-second gap on Alexei Koivuniemen, who's on P3 currently, ahead of Andrea Latrella.
So again, Latrella's got at least 1 3-second timing penalty hanging over his head. Jensen Randall just got passed by Jerome Adamako.
Who has gone deep, though.
3-second timing penalty hanging over his head. It looks like he's going to let Jensen Randall back by. He's going to allow him to do that so he can get the slipstream and the DRS down the 2nd straightaway. But Randall's going to cover that whole inside of the track, and he's going to make him go around the outside. Can Jerome Adamako make it work? A little bit out of the groove, and Randall's going to be able to hold him off.
Behind them, Andrea Latrella just went back into 2nd place as he got by Alexei Koivuniemen. But yeah, as you just said, Andrea Latrella still has that 3-second time penalty, just as Jensen Randall has, who's currently leading the race.
Meanwhile, David Rod is riding all by his lonesome, 9 seconds behind the battle for 3rd. He is yet to pit on those medium tires and now has only 9 laps left.
Yeah, he's really stretching.
Do you think he can push these mediums?
I'm not sure. He must be on the edge of possibly blowing a tire at this point. He must be at around 60-70% wear at this point. Especially the right-hand side tires are very tricky to keep in the window on this racetrack. And like I said earlier, he's just hoping for a late race safety car at this point to get any points, really.
Well, that's got to be the concern now, is a potential puncture or a blown tire, which would ultimately just absolutely cost him the race. But it's kind of a damned if you do, damned if you don't situation, because he's going to lose so many positions under the pit stop as it would be. And he's got so much understeer going through that hairpin. You can visibly see the car screaming
at the front.
Make that right-hander.
At the front, Jerome Adamako just took the lead away from Jensen Randall as they went side by side through the chicane. So now Jerome Adamako is back in front. In 3rd place, Alexei Koivuniemen just went past Andrea Latrella again. So these two have been switching positions multiple times over the last 5 laps.
A couple of great battles, 1st and 2nd, battling it out for the lead of the race. 3rd and 4th, battling it out for the last place on the podium. And it looks like Sam Brandt's making a move around Dion Stahl, or Dion Stahl's making a move around Sam Brandt. That's going to put Actually, I think this is Sam Brandt trying to get around Dion for that 8th position. We saw Dion had that little bit of an off earlier, dropped him down to the 8th position. Sam Brandt now has caught up to him, and Jesper Lempinen has made his way back into the points and wants to become a part of this battle as well. So we're looking at a potential 3-car battle for the 8th position as things start to unfold here in the late going of this race.
Tim Ventic, in the meantime, has worked his way back up into 6th place, now right behind David Roth. Remember, Tim Ventic was on that alternative strategy and pitted just after the safety car for his hard tire stint. So he's now back up into P6, about to take P5. As Jensen Randall moves down the inside of Jerome Adamaco again.
So Tim Ventic is going to make quick work of David Rod down the straightaway, and it looks like Friat Bile is going to come with him. And Friat Bile looking to make a move. Oh, I almost thought about it. Looks like he thought about trying to get a 2-for-1 deal in that. And we see the battle going on behind them.
Ventic went a little bit deep into the chicane, and now Freya Bela is all over the rear end of the Dutchman as Freya Bela looks towards the outside of the Alpine, and he makes the move stick, so Freya Bela into P5.
Meanwhile, the 3-car battle for the 8th position is heating up. Sam Brandt lost 2 positions and then just took both positions back over these guys. And now Jesper Lempinen side by side with Sam Brandt trying to get back into the 8th position. So this is some great racing here. Sam Brandt to the inside.
Ooh. Very late move there.
Off. Whoa, and a little bit of a twitch coming out of there by the Red Bull Cash App car and the Red Bull. Sam Brandt, so both of the RBs having an issue there coming out of that corner. And Dion Stahl now down into the 10th position. We see Vincenzo Torri picks up a 3-second timing penalty. Meanwhile, back to the battle for the 5th position. Tim Ventic all over the back of Friat Bile as they head down into the hairpin. And David Rod again. Let me double check. Am I losing my mind? No, he is not pitted.
No, he is not pitted, no.
At this point, do you pit for softs and hope for the best?
Yeah, I think he, at least on this lap or the next lap, is forced to pit for softs simply because of the threat of a tire failure. So I assume he might be going for the fastest lap. His gamble on a safety car clearly did not work out, and yeah, he's on the edge of blowing a tire at this point.
And Tim Ventic gets around Friat Bile for the 5th position. Jensen Randall out in front of Jerome Adamaco by 0.3 of a second. So the big winner, it's not really the big winner, but Oleski can ride comfortably in the 3rd or 4th position as long as he doesn't make any more mistakes, because Latrella's got that 3-second timing penalty hanging over his head. So realistically, Oleski doesn't really have to battle for that 3rd position. He could let Latrella by and just maintain a 3-second gap and come out on top.
His call to also go along with Jensen Randall and Jerome Adamaco to pit on the first safety car was definitely the right call, and Alexei Koivaniemi is looking strong to possibly get his first podium of the season.
And David Rod is finally going to make his pit stop, lap 23 of 29.
Yeah, the gamble has clearly not worked out.
It looks like we've got Noah Smith on the live chat as well. So Jesper Lempinen has worked his way up into 7th now because of that pit stop by David Rod. Looks like David Rod's going to come out in the 12th position.
As Adamaco and Randall are going side by side.
Side by side.
Jerome Adamaco takes the lead away from Jensen Randall here on lap 23 of 29.
And again, the laps wind down. Adamaco does not have a timing penalty. A little bit of a twitch there by Randall coming out of that corner. So Adamaco, again, he's kind of in the same position that Oleski's in. I mean, you don't have to really battle for the lead of this race with that 3-second timing penalty hanging over Randall's head. You could just maintain a 3-second gap if you let him by. You're going to come out on top. And again, a big twitch by Adamaco coming out of turn 1.
Yeah, he's not in the danger zone as well, as I just checked that on the race director he only has 1 warning to his name, so he essentially can get another 2 until he gets a penalty. So he can just manage it to the end if he's clever, which I know he is. He's a very smart driver. As Jensen Randall goes down the inside, almost on the grass there on the DRS straight.
Automako really, I don't want to say Automako pushed him down there, but didn't leave him much. And there was a big slide into that corner there by Jensen Randall as he almost overcooked the rear of the car. And now they're side by side again. Automako is going to have the DRS advantage. He should be able to make that move around the outside very easily. And back out in front is Automako. So it's very weird seeing some of these drivers' mentality because, you know, you could drive conservatively, stay within a 3-second gap, and come out on top no matter what. But I guess it's just something about crossing the finish line in first place that these guys just don't want to give up.
Yeah, there are definitely these types of drivers that just want to get the position on track, which I understand. I know Nick van Gelder and Cameron Edwards are, for example, drivers that have always acted this way. I personally, I'm the driver. I don't care how I get a position as long as I get it. So if I just have to stay behind and conserve and get the position on penalties, that's how it goes. It's still going to give me the same amount of points. But yeah, some drivers just need that confirmation that they got it done on the racetrack. And I'm not sure what kind of driver Jensen Randall is in that concern, but seems like he really cares of leading this race at this point.
Well, I think the irony there is that, you know, Randall has really gone uncontested a lot throughout his SRL career, especially his 3 championship seasons. So now maybe it's just a matter that he finally has somebody that he can kind of race with and against, you know, kind of, you know, gives him that little bit more of a, you know, angst to try and stay out on track and get the position versus a lot of his other wins where he's out in front by, you know, tens and tens of seconds uncontested.
Yeah, it's definitely
a big slide by Automako.
It's definitely a different situation that Jensen Randall is finding himself in currently, with Jerome Automako being, yeah, definitely on the same level as Jensen Randall currently, which is a crazy thing to say looking back at the last 3 or 4 seasons in SRL, where Jensen Randall was clearly the class of the field. But I know that Jensen Randall likes this kind of competition. I know he's very happy that Jerome Automako is there challenging him for these race victories. And I mean, for the viewer, this is obviously great to see 2 drivers on the same level going head-to-head for these race wins.
And Automako with another big twitch at turn 1. You said it earlier. I mean, you know the curb is unfortunately what called you out, and a lot of these guys are really testing the limits of that curb coming out of turn 1. Big lock up there from Jensen Randall going into into the hairpin, not turn 1. 3 laps to go in this race. Automako is going to have the DRS advantage as they come down the straightaway. Going to try and obviously make that move around Jensen Randall very easily, but going to give that DRS back to Jensen Randall at the second straightaway. Such good racing between these 2 drivers throughout the course of this race and throughout the course of the season. We find them racing with each other. Looks like Free Abile is making a move around Tim Ventic for the 5th position. And that should be pretty easy for Free Abile since Tim Ventic has that 3-second timing penalty.
It's a similar situation to the situation at the front, with an Alpine and McLaren battling for a position, with one of the 2 cars having a penalty to their names. So, yeah, the battle between P1 and P2 and P5 and P6 is pretty similar right now.
And Automako is going to come around and lead lap 26 as they head into lap 27. So a couple more laps to go in this race. Not much to separate the top 2 except that 3-second timing penalty hanging over Jensen Randall's head. Meanwhile, Oleski, again, not much to separate between 3rd and 4th except a 3-second timing penalty. And it's the same scenario for the 5th position. So closest battle that is not decided by a timing penalty would be Jesper Lempinen and Dion Stahl currently for the 7th position. And we see David Rod picks up a 3-second timing penalty. And David Rod running those soft tires. He ran the fastest lap of the race, but currently running in 11th and now has a 3-second timing penalty hanging over his head. David Rod's going to be probably outside the points, unfortunately for him. Very fast driver, but his strategy did not pan out today, unfortunately for him at all.
He did pick up the fastest lap of the race a few laps ago, so at least something positive for the stat line, but yeah, doesn't look like points on the board today for the Romanian.
And Ben Rocchetti picks up another 3-second timing penalty. The Season 2 champion currently running in 13th position, last on track, unfortunately. So his comeback continues to be a little bit harder than he probably anticipated.
I'm just happy to see an SRL legend that Alex Benedetti is be on the racetrack. I know he doesn't have a lot of practice on this game. He just got the F1 24 a couple of weeks ago, just before his return, and just to see him back on track as he's improving. His lap times are coming down, but it's just good to see him back. Obviously, the best driver in SRL history on the PS3 platform, obviously the Season 2 champion. So yeah, good to see the Colombian back on track.
Yeah, hard to believe that you guys have you started on PlayStation 3. We're now up on PlayStation 5. 10 seasons in. Obviously, it's been quite a really good run for SRL as far as an online league goes, especially a small novice league like this. You guys usually don't get the credit you deserve, and you don't get the type of mainstream exposure that a lot of the other big leagues get.
Yeah, it's definitely been a great run throughout the last 10 seasons, and I'm very happy to see where this league has ended up. And as we see the two leaders, I'm currently concentrating on the battle for the lead as Jerome Ademarco and Jensen Randall are swapping positions. Big moment by Jerome Ademarco on the exit of the long left corner. Jensen Randall back into the lead.
Yeah, I think these guys' tires are starting to give way a little bit as we wind down here the last couple of laps. They've been running a lot deeper into these corners. The understeer is starting to become a problem with these cars. I got a feeling that big moment there as he ran off track, that's probably going to give him another, a little bit of a warning, I guess, for corner cutting, as it would be. So final lap of this race, and really there's no separation between these two, so it's all going to come down to this timing penalty, but I get a feeling, obviously, like we talked about earlier, Ademarco is going to be, both of them want to be the first one across the line to at least say, I would have beat you if it wasn't for that timing penalty.
Look at Jensen Randall letting Jerome Ademarco go into the lead. Bit of contact there through the hairpin. Jensen Randall just purposely let Jerome Ademarco by so we can get the DRS on this back straightaway. Jerome Ademarco can concede this position. His number one priority this lap is to just not get a warning in order to stay without penalties as Jensen Randall goes down the inside for the lead of the race.
These guys are locking the brakes up on these things. The tires are certainly screaming at this point. They're side by side as they come through here. Jensen Randall will have the DRS advantage coming down this straightaway. Again, Ademarco doesn't have a timing penalty, but I think he's on the cusp of getting one. So if you make a mistake halfway through this lap, it's going to cost you the win.
Whoa!
What a big slide by Ademarco.
Huge
How
moment.
did he save that?
What a save by Ademarco on the final lap of the race. Now he just got to bring it home. Do not get a warning. Do not lose the car. And he is the race winner.
Let Randall go. You don't need to race him. Let him have the bragging rights, as it would be. You're going to get the win. So Jensen Randall is going to be first across the line. He is not going to be the winner of this race, obviously, with the timing penalties. Andrea Latrella is currently in third, but again, that's not going to hold true either, as Alessi's going to come across the line inside that 3-second timing penalty, so that's going to move him up. Same scenario here. Friad Billet is going to come across the line. He actually doesn't have a timing penalty, so Tim Ventic will be 6. Dion Stahl still battling it out with Jesper Lempinen. This is still a battle on track that we kind of ignored for the latter part of this race.
Yeah, unfortunately, Dion Stahl
going to have that timing penalty. It looks like Jesper Lempinen is going to get the inside run down to the line. Jesper is going to get the position. Comes across 7th. Sam Brandt all by his lonesome. And a 10-second penalty unserved by Sam Brandt.
Must have been speeding the pits.
Outside of the points.
Must have been speeding the pits.
That might have been for that contact under the safety car.
Ah, yeah, I remember.
So Sam Brandt unfortunately drops himself outside of the points, and that's going to move David Rod into 9th and Vincenzo Torre into 10th. So tough break for Sam Brandt. I was really hoping he'd put some points on the board today for Red Bull. So tough day for Red Bull. Sam Brandt outside the points. Season 2 champion Benny Ricchetti outside the points as well. But man, what a moment for Ademarco coming out of that corner with that huge slide. I'm not even sure how he saved the car.
He was on the edge of losing that race victory there on the final lap, but ultimately he held on, got the race win here at Abu Dhabi, and that is now 3 race wins in a row for Jerome Ademarco. What a great run he's on.
And Jesper Lempinen gets the Driver of the Day award according to the game, and I think I can agree with that. It was a pretty good run by Jesper Lempinen. But yeah, Ademarco 3 wins in a row. Obviously, Jensen Randall missed last week's race, so Adamako was essentially uncontested for the most part, but still, props to Adamako, overcoming the injury, the surgery that he's had on his leg. He had that DNF 4 races ago when he first had the surgery and was driving on the pad and then made the adjustment to driving on the rig with his hand. So good on Adamako. He is the winner of today's race. Jensen Randall is second. Oleski is third. Andrea Latrella comes home fourth. Free Abile is fifth. Tim Ventic sixth. Jesper Lempinen seventh. Dion Stahl eighth. David Rod is ninth. Vincenzo Torri is 10th. Unfortunately, Sam Brandt, Robin Herdersteg, and Alex Benarichetti finish outside the points. And Juan Rivas, Ivan Brito, and Sandro Dulius, who's been with me for most of this race, all DNFs.
Yep. It's been an entertaining race. Great battle for the lead between Adamako and Jensen Randall. Definitely kept us entertained throughout this race. And yeah, definitely a good one to go into the 1 week break.
That's right, 1 week break, and then we'll be back the weekend before Christmas for the winter special, the 1v1 winner-take-all bracket-style racing, so be sure to tune into that. Like, subscribe, and comment to the YouTube channel. Follow us on Instagram, SRL_F1, for all of the news and notes leading up into each week's race. I'm Kamikaze Fox. This has been Sandro Dulius. We are SRL. We'll see everybody at the next round.
Goodbye.
All right, good stuff.
Can't believe how much I hate doing commentary with you. Not because I don't like it, it's simply because it usually